Hiya folks, it's Thor. Thanks for joining me for another shave. Today we have Pasteur's Alchemy by Holy Cow. I'm really excited to use this one. Holy Cow is one of my favorite artisans, and I actually picked this up at the New York City Expo a couple weekends ago, and I love the scent. If you would like to see a fantastic review of the soap, I would recommend checking out Rud Shave's review, and I'll leave the link below for you. He really breaks it down into what scent notes there are, like how to dial in the soap and things like that. I'm gonna focus a little bit more just on having fun and shaving, but if you do want to see a great one, head over there. Like I said, I'll put the link in the description below. So the brush we're going to use today is also a Pasteur's brush. Don't know if that'll focus. From 2017, and this is from the first meetup I went to in New York City for wet shaving at the Pasteur's Pharmacy. So it's a Pasteur themed shave today. So the first thing I do get out of the soap is some citrus. To me, it's like a citrus, then an earthiness. And overall, I just think it's blended great because I'm not really smelling anything specific. So I know some of the scent notes are like mandarin, neroli, oud. And I can tell that they are notes in the soap, but I can't say that, oh, it's heavy in one area or another. I just really like the way it's blended. So besides the gourmand scents that I told you I like, I do like earthy scents, fougères. So I don't like to limit it only to gourmands, but they are my favorite. All right, and as soon as I start lathering it up, I am getting a little floral. Not sure what that note is. And a little bit of sweetness and some, I'd say either like, yeah, just say like earthiness, light floral. Maybe that's the cannabis. Great, good base. And now we're just gonna work on hydrating and creating that lather. I have about 5 days of growth. The last time I shaved was the last time I posted a video. So, have a few days to mow down. Nice. Nice and dense. I know this is a thirsty soap, so I know I can keep on adding water for a while. That was an aggressive dip of the brush into the water there. Nice. Starting to blow up nicely. And fly everywhere. Getting all over the shirt and whatnot. It's all right. Really great scent. Nice and unique. I'm trying to place it. It does remind me of something, but I just can't place exactly what it is. And that's one of the things I really like about a lot of these awesome soaps. It does remind me of something, which is what I like, but I don't know exactly what it is. Something back there in the brainscape. Just clicking. And I'm loving it. All right, should be good. Sure, I could add more. Let's add more water. Should be good, but I can add more. Okay. Nice. And the razor we're going to use today is our Blackbird Brass. And we are going to load that with our second use, Astra SP. So today will be our third use. And as I mentioned in my other video, I'm not going to try to keep this shiny. I'm going to let it develop its patina. I think you could already see some black spots developing. And so that's a good sign that it's starting to develop. Yeah. That scent is fantastic. I'd say it's probably a scent strength, probably like 6, maybe a little bit higher. Nice even strokes. Letting that razor do all the work, not pressing too hard. And it looks like it's taking it down right to the skin, which is nice, but not necessary. The point of doing a 3-pass shave is hair reduction, so you don't need to have a super smooth shave on your first pass. You're working up to it. And first pass down. All right, we will lather up for the second pass. Just add a little bit more water here. Give us a nice slick second pass. Generally do this second pass in what most people would call their against the grain. My hair kind of grows in a arc, so nothing is really with or against. It's just kind of doing my best. To give myself 3 passes that kind of feel progressively more aggressive. And I find that if I do this, what I'm going to do for my second pass, third, it's just way too aggressive for me. So that would be this direction right here. If I do that for my third pass, it's a little bit too aggressive, so that for a second pass from now on. Nice. Really having a great time with this razor. I got to use it once for a pass around, and I think it was actually my first razor pass around, and it just changed my life. I love this really nice razor. Great. So I think the scent's changing slightly. I'd say I'm picking up more of a floral scent than the earthy scent than I was before. Still liking it, but yeah, it's really, really cool scent. Really digging it. It almost feels like every time I breathe in, I'm getting something different. And usually when that happens, I just say it was really blended well, because I'm not picking up anything specific, but really enjoying the mix of all the notes. So when I first opened it, it was a little bit citrus, little earthy. Then upon lathering, kept that like citrus sweetness, and then turned a little bit more floral. That's just me. You could have a different experience. I've seen a couple other folks review besides Rudd's, and while everybody's been getting a different impression of what the notes are, one thing that seems to be agreed upon is that it's blended really well. So, all right. Okay. Almost finished. Fantastic. And that's our third pass down. Fantastic shave. The skin feel of this soap is amazing. So much slickness. Just making sure I get all the residual soap off. Keeping in mind that it still will be slick. So you don't have to keep on washing until all the slickness goes away. right. So we will clean up as always with our Thayer's Peach Witch Hazel. Oh yeah. Just love that feeling at the end of the shave. If you've never tried witch hazel at the end of your shave, highly recommend it. Usually what I do is what you've just seen, and then I will start to do my cleanup. I'm gonna clean out this brush. It's our Pasteur's meetup from 2017. I think it was the winter meetup. I'm not sure. I'll try to figure that out by the next time I use it. Or if you went to that meetup, by all means, please comment below. Let me know. Okay. So just squeezing the brush out there. Giving it a few wipes on the towel. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Really, really digging that scent. And we'll just stick the brush over there to dry. So we'll take that Astra green out. Okay. Right there. Felt pretty good, but I am not going to push it. We're just gonna put the razor in our blade bank for safe disposal. Okay, and as I mentioned at the beginning of the shave, I'm not trying to keep this shiny. I'd like the patina to form, so I just have my deconstructed razor on my sink, sitting there in a little bit of water. And like I was saying, if you've never tried witch hazel before, I would just let this witch hazel dry down. I'd finish washing down my space, cleaning up, and then when I was completely done, fast forward about 10 minutes, I would wash down my face with some ice cold water. Hopefully it'll shock the skin, contract some of the musculature so that our alcohol-based aftershave does not sting as much as it normally would. Let's see. 2 or 3 splashes. Oh, awesome. I'm getting a little feedback right here. Looks like I have a pimple or something I went over, so not surprising. Oh yeah, this the 2 scents go together really well, wow. It's the first time I'm using the soap, certainly the first time I'm using the soap and the aftershave splashed together. Wow, that's awesome. Almost like they were made for each other. Really digging that. Awesome. And I believe with that, our shave is concluded. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it, and hope to catch you in my next shave. See ya.